Welcome to Say It, Larry J. I am your host, Larry J. We had to start this over because, and I don't know what this juice. I think I need to go back to my regular juice. This is the simplified cranberry juice, and it's really you can really taste it. Come on and thank you so much for choosing Say It, Larry J. I hope y'all are having a great Thursday today. I had to remember what days it was. It wasn't like I forgot, but I just said make sure. But thank you so much for tuning in. And I came because I have a lot of content that be within me because I go in different places and looking at different things. And one of my little scenarios that I had was, the self checkout. Now, self checkout is not everyone's favorite. Self checkout, what I mean self checkout, I mean like when you go in a lot of the grocery stores, you remember back in the day, there was no such thing as no self checkout. You go in the grocery store and you walk up to the cashier, you put your stuff on the belt line and they ring it up. And so, today's modern technology, really they're trying to get rid of a lot of the workers. So they want you to go in the grocery store and you pay for your never mind. So a lot of the stuff they're coming up with like new ways, what is known as automated. So you don't have the manual labor, and you probably have like 20 checkout, 10 self checkouts, and you have one person that just managing. Oh, you just need help with entering in this and that. Now, like my sister Belle, she does not like self checkouts. If you bring up self checkouts to her, she does not like self checkout. She do not want to go to no self checkout. Where's my little bag? So if you go up and like she was in Walmart one time. And so she went in Walmart, got some items, and she walked up to the lady, and the lady told her the cash register was closed. But we have here our self checkouts open. I'm good. And the lady like, well, wait. I mean, well, so she was like, no, I don't get paid to come in to service myself, to ring up my own groceries and bag my own groceries. So she does not like self checkouts. So we was having a conversation. I said, well, some of the Walmarts, and I think they're starting it as a pilot because one of the Walmarts up here is pretty much self checkouts. They probably got like two, three people, and them people don't be setting them people. Them people be on their cell phones talking, and hey, over here, I need some assistance. Could you help me with this self? Because somebody don't went to the self checkout and they don't know what they're doing. So they get up there and they're like, well, oh, okay. So this Walmart they have most of the they actually have self checkouts because they done erupted all the cash registers, and so you have self checkouts now. Self checkouts, you have like the self checkout where it's only it's only big enough to where if you have a basket, and then you have a basket, you have a few items, and then you have like little four little bags, little things you spin around. But also you have the self checkouts that you may think that it's a cash register or a cashier will be there, but it's self-service. They have a belt line. You can dump your whole buggy up there, but you have to ring up your own groceries and bag your own groceries. Now, how this story came into play, because I was headed to an event that I went to Sunday, and I was going to get a gift. Now, I don't know why some of us black people we wait the last minute to go get gifts when I could have went and gotten stuff the day before, but we will wait to the day of and then come and wait to the day of, then some come about and you a little late. And I knew this was gonna happen. So I went in the Kroger. I'm like, okay, I ain't even try to be in no hurry because I'm like, okay, I'm already running late. So I gets there and I knew everybody named mama, daddy, cousin, first, second, third, fourth, and fifth cousins, aunties, uncles, the baby and the baby dolls are in there. I walk up in there and it's like a slew of people on the self checkout. Cause the self checkout really it should be in and out, especially like little ones that you have like a little miniature groceries and stuff on there with toilet tissue. She said, "What you talking about with toilet? What's going on, CC? What you talking about with toilet tissue paper? I mean, when you go in, it should be like easy breeze, unless you're going to the one that had a belt line where you have grocery." I have went up there and I'm like, I just came to get in and out. Everybody was up there. So I just went to get a card and then the item. And I'm in line and I'm watching it because it's 6 self-checkouts. Tell me why, and this is a sidebar. If you don't know what you're doing when you go to the self checkout, don't go. Take your tail to a cashier to where you just dump your buggy on the belt line and they hit that button, bring it up, ring it up, and then hopefully somebody is actually at the end that will be bagging your grocery. Or you may have to employ yourself and bag your own grocery because sometimes the cashier, she don't be quick enough and he don't be quick enough. So these people, I know I saw at least 2, 3 people because something with the self checkout, especially when you go to the miniature ones. Did you use did you use toilet tissue instead of? I know what you're talking about now. Actually, instead of me having toilet tissue now, I got a lot of gift paper. You know that tissue paper, not the tissue paper you wipe your behind with, but the tissue paper that you put in the gift bags. You buy if you put in the gift. I know what you're talking about because see, I didn't have time to go when I'll be giving them gifts. I know that was so trifling to me, even though the sidebar note. That was so trifling to me. I'm going to somebody's party. Actually, I was going to a sister party. I ain't have time to go get no tissue that you for the gift bags. I went in the toilet. I went in the bathroom and got some of my what it is. Um Northern quilted, northerns, north side, east side, west side, and I got to wrap some of that paper up and I put it in the thing. And then I took and got one of the gift bags that said Merry Christmas. I had to use something. But now I got me some. Yes, CC, I bought me a lot because I got a lot of gift bags now. So I went and bought me a lot of some of the gift paper. So just in case I don't have time to go in, I have all of that stuff available. Yeah, CC, I'm growing up. I had to get some just in case. Because y'all know how I do it. I ain't got time to go to no store. Okay, I got a gift bag. Let's go up here and get some of this Charmin and wrap this gift up and put it in there and make it look neat, make it look like some little flowers coming out the bag and whatnot. Cece's like, what is this? Is this tissue paper? Yes, it's tissue paper. But right now we want to use our very figment imagination of what this is actually is. So um back to the story of I get up to the self checkout. I'm at the self checkout because now I'm had to stand in a line long like I'm actually voting. So I noticed 3 people up there. Tell me why 3 of these people got a huge buggy full of grocery and they're at the little miniatures checkout. Now, mind you, when you go into the self checkout, you have to be mindful when you put your grocery up there because it's actually who is this? It actually weighs on the thing. So if you move that stuff, then the self checkout like, what is going on? You didn't put what I said put in the bag. Well, no, you took it out. So this man, he had all this grocery up here, and I'm like, why didn't he take his freaking self up to a cashier? He didn't know what he was doing. He's sitting up there. What is? He got him an item. He can't ring it up, and now I go blue. Now he trying to decide, do he want to put it in the bag or put it in the buggy? Sir, put it in the bag. He puts it in the buggy, and now I look in his buggy. He got all of this stuff mixed up and wonder why his light is still going beep and going off because he got stuff mixed up that he's supposed to have put on the thing. Then he got stuff that he put in the I'm scanned and put in the buggy. So the scanner's like, okay, you need some assistance over here. He don't know. I said, why do these freaking people come to the self checkout if you don't know what you're doing? And you got a buggy full of stuff. You should have went to Shelly over there. She would have helped you. She would have rung all that stuff up for you. Then I saw another lady. She had Well, I saw a lady. She had a buggy full of cans. She had like 80 cans in the buggy, and she up there. I'm like, why? So I'm just sitting up there. I'm just being calm because I'm like, I knew this was gonna happen, but a solution. Why don't some of y'all people that work in Kroger and stuff, you go in Target. Some of the Targets they have what I control a traffic control person, and this traffic control person is this. The traffic control person, they actually, when you go, well, it's like a little miniature line. So they decipher if you should go to the self checkout or if you want to go to the self checkout, they will say, well, okay, well, this one's available. But if you want to go to the self checkout with the little belt line, and because you have amount of gross there, it, navigate you there or to a cashier. So they try to make sure that they navigate traffic along with the person that's at the self checkout that's making sure things are flowing and everything. These people didn't have none of that here because that little girl that was up there, she was standing there like the Statue of Liberty. Everything is okay. My country's tears of thee, sweet land of you good liberty. All freedom ring. Oh yeah, they good. I said to myself when I got at the grocery store, but yeah, those are some things like what Target do. But some of the other stores, they don't be doing it. They don't be caring. They be sitting up down on their phone. The light be just blinking, needing assist. And I stand there and look. I'm like, I'm sitting there just looking. And what you say? I can't believe this happened. I can't believe it happened. Excuse me. Oh, wait just a minute. I got a customer that's getting on my nerves. These MFers be getting on my nerves. They don't be wanting that. They don't know how to work this stuff. No, I know how to work it. It's just because I'm trying to get some NyQuil and it's asking for driver's license. It needs you to come in and put in your information. Better yet, what is your information so I know what your information is? So when I decide to come in and get some NyQuil or if I want a bottle of wine that I pretty much don't be drinking, just be sitting up there collecting and stuff. I can use your ID and stuff, and that way I don't have to bother you because you don't want to be bothered. No way. That's why you on your iPhone. You don't be studying this. Just give me your ID code and I put it in. I put in my own birth date. I know it. That way I don't have to bother you. So that's it for that story. You know what? I'm coming live tomorrow because I need to talk about this situation. I'm gonna call this the Chick-fil-A management situation. And I think I may go into some details about one of our candidates that's going for political office because I decided I wanted to do some digging because I want to be optimistic and say, that can't be so. He didn't just go out there and kick no football over no goal and then wake up the next morning and be like, I want to be the Republican senator. Kisses, kisses, swishes, kisses, Hershey kisses. So I decided to do some little digging. But we'll talk about that tomorrow because I'm not going to stay up here all night. I just want to give y'all a little something, to you could be having a bad day. You could want to run somebody over in your car, especially some of them workers that y'all be dealing with. She don't put up here. That is true. Oh yes, that is a train wreck. So I'm gonna go out here and I'm gonna play NFL football and I'm going to be on the Dallas Cowboys team and all these others teams. I had an epiphany. I want to be a representative of your Democratic Republican senator. So I want you to vote for me. I don't have no lie. I think I'm going to say that his helmet was soft. She done said this man helmet was soft. I thought helmets be hard. Because you can take a football helmet, and you can beat somebody to death with it. Because it is like a pavement. That is not correct. How you gonna sit up there on these folks' camera and TV to myself? It is like a pavement. If you don't act like you have an education, I'm so sorry. It feels like cement. We'll be proper in etiquette. Cause you know some of y'all think that I'm not educated. No, and I do have one too. She done said not his. When I said, Cece, you be wild and I didn't need comments. She done say I be dumb use. I be dumb use. Okay, I be dumb using. If you don't correct that, she done say I use toilet tissue, which I do at times. But now we done got rid of. Now she done talking about this man him in the south. So I guess he was playing what you call crash test dummies. That's what he was doing. Crash test dummies. But yes, I can't wait to talk about my little topics for tomorrow. See, I be having content. That's why I just have started now. I just flip open this laptop and say go live. His name isn't radio. His is stereo. No, she talking about some. His name is stereo. Is it FM or AM? Because you know FM have a lot. You know, I always know that most people don't do FM. Most people don't do AM. They do FM. But yeah, I always have content. It's just me coming up here going live. Oh, you talking about with that skrrr, skrrr. I'm like, why did they ever make AM set? But then with that old timing, that country song, go back down there, grab that lady, sing that song. She's a darling. You can twirl her up and down and shake her body. Dance, dance, dance. To the left, to the left, to the right, to the right. Front foot, back, back, back. I thought that's what AM was. Cause you know you get very few stations, but it ain't like FM. FM you get gospel in all the earth, in all the earth. Then you get hip hop, bust it to the white meat, bust it to the open till you bring it. You get all of that stuff. Then you get what else you get on? You get the rap. I'm trying to think of a rap song without being too vulgar up here. Yeah, you get the rap songs. You get Cardi B. When it's up, when it's up, when it's up, when it's up. You get all of that stuff on FM. You get all of these new music, like the slides and the wobbles and everything else. Well, everyone, that is my time. I tried to give you all 10 minutes and I stayed within my reasonable amount of time. I am so proud of myself. I did not go over 10 minutes. Woohoo! So until tomorrow, I will see you all later. That's if I don't go back live again tonight. I will see you all later. You all have a wonderful Thursday and thank you so much for tuning in. Have a good night. Bye.